I'm ready. Yeah. Great. Yo, what up? This freaking sun is blowing up that green screen. It changes. All right. Yeah, Andrew in some sort of New Jersey style position. Oh, now he's inside control. That did not work out the way I thought it was going to. I gotta figure out how to key up that green screen. It's killing me. BRB. Probably as good as I'm gonna get it. Oh, yikes. Yikes. That elbow got bent backwards in a nasty way. Yeah, I hate anything out of position because people, yikes, that was nasty. Almost done setting up over here. That communication, man. All right, finally got the time going. Yeesh. All right, first round was a waste for me. Yeah. I'll see what I can get at. Jacob, the crowd wants a mounted go-go on Greg. I gave him the instructions. A mounted go-go plotter. They might be out of his reach. We'll see. He's doing another one. Yeah. See if we get him to beat up Jacob after Greg beats him up. You want to ride the desk? All right, buddy. Thank you, bud. All right. We got a saddle going on here. Friday, we do leg locks throughout the whole day. Ooh, we got a Z lock. Jacob's in a lot of trouble here. I don't like it when they do this kind of stuff to white belts. No reaping on white belts. Because if Jacob tries to straighten his leg here, he's going to hurt himself. Um, but Greg's a Scott student, so he'll reap a white belt no matter what. Even if it's the last guy on the mat, he'll reap him. Steve, good to see you, man. Sorry about the green screen blowing out left and right. As long as he doesn't blow out Jacob's knee, we'll be good. If you head over to the YouTube, to Planet Ventura on YouTube, it's not as blown out, or at least I'm not as blown out, and the green screen's not blown out. And so Fridays we do leg attacks morning, afternoon, and night. We even have a leg lock foundation class at 6 p.m. And this is the live rolling after the leg lock instruction class. Greg, the instructor, has Jacob in like a straight ankle from game over. And Jacob was just not tapping to it. Not intelligently defending, not tapping, just eating. Not recommended. Really don't like those full repositions on newer dudes. There's just too many mistakes that they can make without knowing. what's right or wrong, and then catastrophic knee injury. They quit jiu-jitsu and hate it. All right, Jacob's passing here, but he's going head on head. It's almost like he wants to headbutt Greg. And I am never trying to give the bottom player that much grip. He's got a full-on overback grip and he's got his wrist. Um, I'm not doing that. I'm leading with my hips, not my head. Yep, Greg rolled him nice and easy. Now Greg's pinning him with his head, which is probably where he gets it. He's on his side, so that top knee frame is working. If you tilt him on his back, that top knee frame becomes useless. Um, but at the same time, if you're the top person and you're pressuring in on that leg, they're getting tired. You're just weighing on their frames. So I don't know what the strategy is here. Just to weigh on the frames, give them like a semblance of a guard, but not an actual guard. Yeah, if I'm Jacob, I'm trying to make an off bounce and just get up. Turtle stand. I'd give a back exposure to have him chase the back exposure. Give him something to chase, because right now he's just cooking you with pressure. He's he's maintaining the ranges that he wants, and he's cooking you with pressure. All right, now Greg is dominating the grips again from the top. I'm Jacob. I'm rolling my wrists, rolling my wrist. I'm not letting Greg just pin those hands. That's a fight you gotta meet head on. If you let him get those grips. The other thing I'm doing here is I'm getting my hips back. If we're in butterfly guard, hips are under shoulders. Hips are not Shoulders are not behind hips. That's just you're pinned in that case. I'm not mad at this. This is like some sort of octopus grip. If Jacob gets his hips up, he can walk Greg down and put Greg in side control. Oh, I thought he almost had it, but Greg had a hand in the far armpit. Ooh. Man, I was gonna suit up today, but there is no one out there. Just Mr. Jacob and Greg. Everybody else split. I was hoping Mike was gonna come. Mike, where you at? Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna get a live tutorial on what not to do when you're injured. Step one, rolling with Greg ever. All right, so these dudes are gonna do a modified gimp round. Justin broke his finger, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks ago, and he's been coming in drilling, live drilling, doing everything with one hand, holding the camera, being an all-around superstar, getting my Jeep back on the road. This guy is an insane, what do I want to say, productive person. He's like a Tony Stark engineer dude, custom fabricator, part of the Ventura hiking club, hiking with guns club. Andrew, good to see you, man. This is what happens when you leave. Justin jumps on the mat to sacrifice himself. Oh, get those hips back. Go hip to hip with him. Oh, okay. Snap. Game over just makes me super nervous. It's probably because of my own hip mobility. I still have phobias of blowing out my knees. more than they're already blown out. Oh, beautiful work by Justin. I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous for you when he's 100%. If he's doing what you're doing. Oh, look at this. He's cooking Greg with heel hooks with one arm. He's controlling that other foot so that Greg can't rotate out. Because when you're in game over, that's what you want to do. Oh, no. Just tap, guys. It's practice. So if you're just dropping in on Instagram, we are filming our rolling sessions. We film all of our rolling sessions in the morning and in the evening. Or Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the morning, and Monday through Friday in the evening. We also film the open mat on Saturdays. So if you don't know what jiu-jitsu is and you're interested in seeing it, this is what the practice looks like. Um, you're seeing a modified round now with Justin and Coach Greg. And they're just rotating through different leg positions in live scenario. So it looks like we're in 50-50 now. And Justin's trying to look like he was going to honey hole. Now it looks like he's just taking that leg drag pass. And then he's going to re-honey hole. So Fridays we focus on leg locks. And they're just cycling through positions, playing live games, trying to see how many leg entanglements you can cycle through. Try to get them down, capture knee lines, escape knee lines, know which way to rotate, make sure you don't hurt yourself. Like I said, we do leg locks all day on Friday. 6 a.m., 11 a.m., 6 p.m., and 7 p.m. And we'll be filming the rounds tonight at Pain Buffet, 8 p.m. Man, I don't want to break my hand, but Justin and Fabian are making me think about wrapping my hand up for a couple of weeks just to see the rest of my technique come together. I don't know what it is. It seems like they're able to focus more on other stuff. I don't want to say I'm a proponent of training injured, but I'm not a proponent of taking time off, which is dumb. But when you don't take time off, you definitely change your game. And then that newfound stuff stays with you when you're healed. That being said, if you get hurt, take time off. Is a recommendation. I can't tell anyone what to do. You guys are grown adults. As you can see, Justin's out there with a broken hand. Oof. Honey hole. We got Jacob on the camera. This might be his second time on the camera. It's looking pretty good though. If you are watching on Instagram and you want a better view, 10th Planet Ventura on YouTube. We got the full horizontal shot and a better webcam for me. Justin's doing a good job of controlling that secondary leg so that Greg cannot rotate out. If you're in honey hole, you're going to want to try to rotate and escape. Push their legs down so Greg's left hand is going to eventually want to frame. Ooh, what? Justin is dangerous. One hand, two hand, no hands, the man. I was like 4 weeks of not being able to train coming out feisty. I was over here saying that I don't want to break my hand, but I might wrap it up for a couple of weeks, like Fabian and Justin, just to get that extra level. Yeah. And one of the things I always tell people, if you're strong, don't use it. But people, they can't not use their strengths unless you actually make it hurt. Like you touch someone with your hand, it's gonna hurt. So you actually think about not doing it, and then you like carve new pathways in your brain to accomplish the same task. And you gotta love it to deal with that frustration. Otherwise, you just won't push through. Nice. I know. Dude, I'm on you, man. We got it within a millisecond on that one. All right, Justin's back on the camera. I think he feels fully accomplished. I'm going to go ahead and apologize for this sun blowing us out on Instagram. Daylight savings time, the bane of everybody's existence, is getting us. I myself have got to start coming in here, coming to leg lock classes. I can capture a knee line on anybody. Finishing that shit, it's a whole nother story. Yo, what up, Paul? All right. Jacob's too deep on Greg's leg here. I'd be coming up into some sort of what do we call that? Stoner control. That's what it is. It's like when you have an electric chair and the leg gets on the other side of your body. All right, we're in some sort of DM's headquarters situation. Doing a good job of smashing that top hook, although I have a feeling Greg's going to use that butterfly and that over back rip to make a roll, or at least just to get a leg exposure. So he's probably just going to pull into an ashi here. Jacob really likes to scrap it out in the trench with Greg, but yeah, right into the ashi. So I'm rotating. I'm not trying to face Greg here. I'm going to go chest away. I'm going to spin and undo the leg. Good base, good way to pressure back in. Always more than one way to do stuff. I'm just going to offer suggestions. So anyone watching from home who's struggling with jiu-jitsu, get some ideas. And then if any of these gentlemen want to watch it back, hopefully there's some insight here. I'm Jacob. I'm doing a big back step with that right leg here. Settle in some sort of twister side control. Oh, no. Greg's going to start putting together a head and arm, or he's just going to sweep him. He's got a butterfly and a pinch headlock up. Jacob brought that underhook inside, squared up that pinch headlock. Greg's working a butter half with an underhook. That's going to be a strong position. I'm curious as to what he does with it. If I'm Jacob, I'm wrapping that guillotine and just rolling past that guard. Greg just comes up with the underhook and the butterfly. Uses the butterfly as a knee slice or a knee cut. Kept the underhook. It's gonna pin Jacob's shoulders. Does a float to mount. Jacob has an overhook and a bicep control. Not like in either of those. Good pressure here from Greg. If I'm Jacob, I'm trying to get more on my side, get my hips out. It is Friday here, so if you're joining us, they're going to be going after legs. It's Leg Lock Friday. Every Friday is Leg Lock Friday at 10th Planet Ventura. Jacob's a white belt. Greg's a brown belt, so he's taking it easy on him. He's probably going to walk through a lot of positions, hopefully not go for too many hard finishes. Game over here is a reap position. It's one of the more dangerous leg lock positions you can be in. What? Yeah, this is IBJJF is having a heart attack right now. I'm not having one. Oh, this can't be good for the Ventura Hiking with Guns Club. I mean, if you can't walk, you can't hike. Every like random mat slap, I feel my body just reacts like it was the knee popping. Oh man, another great round. I don't know if we're gonna get Justin versus Jacob, just because Justin is hurt and Jacob is new, and maybe just that'd be too random. But if you're just pulling up on Instagram, we do this every rolling session, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 a.m. on the Pacific Standard Time, and 8 p.m. Monday through Friday. So tonight we will be rolling live at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 10th Planet Ventura on YouTube is going to have a much better feed than the Instagram feed, and you can watch the playbacks. Any of the rolling sessions, probably from the last 2 or 3 months, are up there. Remember to like and subscribe so you can see the rounds. Drop some comments in the chat. Everybody gets excited to see when you guys say what up. I think the boys may be done. Um, so, Yawn Patrol is the morning class here. You guys finished? Yeah, do a little wrap up.
Yeah.
So that was interesting.
I got my excitement in for the day.
Was that the first round you did, or you've been sneaking around?
No, first round. And I've been drilling a little bit more like this past
No,
week.
I've
Yeah.
caught you on the mat a little.
Yeah.
You lie to yourself with your clothes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. All right, yeah, we got you. Well, we're getting lucky. We got another one. These guys are trying to get their morning rounds. We got Justin back on the camera. And we got Greg and Jacob. Do they? They have them serve. I don't know if they have the indoor. Like, I don't know. I'd have to trying to up the budget. All right. Greg is starting with Jacob having a deep bite. Greg has had his legs tortured by Scott for a long time, and then I'm assuming that Dan and Justin and Andrew have also taken in on conditioning Greg's legs so that he can start deep in these positions. Still don't love this position on anybody. It is a super powerful position. That reap. That reap position is just real tough. Ooh. All right, so we started in a deep leg position, and now we're just flowing into a regular old jiu-jitsu round. I still assume that if they're going to go for finishes, they'll be leg oriented. Like I said, Fridays at 10th Planet Ventura are leg day, as in leg lock day. He's got a butter mount going. Both butterflies floating and pinning Jacob's hips. If I'm him, I'm going to push a knee so that I can make a leg long. We already got it in between our legs, so we could turn that into a half guard. This middle distance is good for the top player. You're going to want a deep clinch on the bottom, or you're going to want some more space. Greg doing a great job of floating, tenting. Beautiful back step. I don't know if he's going for control with that over grip or if he's actually putting some heat on there to finish. All right, now that looks to me like you're going for a finish when you got both arms involved. Yeah, if you're not digging with both arms, I think you're just going to go for control. I mean, you could be applying finishing pressure with one arm, um, you know, to try to develop it. But if I see both arms in there, I know you're serious. All right. They're starting with these deep leg grips, these deep controls. Greg's buttoning them up, giving them some tips, and then they're going to start. Yep. He's got to get hip to hip and get his high, and he wants to sit and push on. Sit back over his foot. Jacob has essentially lost the position here. I guess not. You can turn that grip into a handful of different finishes still. But Greg's doing a really good job of pinning his hip and not letting him. But there's a trend lock here. If he puts his head on the mat and throws his leg over. Michelle, good to see you. He might be able to hit one of those trend locks, but Greg stomping on that bottom leg. I feel like he could Junie. Maybe not from here. Oh, Jacob's going to try to transition from that leg to something else. Looked like he was going to try to take the back. And Greg used that as an opportunity to take his own honey hole. And since it's Friday, he's going to finish with a leg lock. I'm gonna wait for him to switch that grip again, cause he had this last. Ooh, my time was off, and Jacob survived. All right, Justin's back with us. Oh, Fabian wanted to tell you guys about lunch today. Pizza at Backbench at noon, noon 30ish.
Are they still trying to talk you into eating meat?
Yeah,
Trying to sneak that in
they
every day?
keep. Well, they don't pressure me too much because I think Scott wants to protect all of his meat, and
Smart,
he doesn't
smart.
want to share.
Yeah.
So he actually does a lot of the
Buffering?
defense for me.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice to have a built-in defense.
Yeah,
yeah.
especially Scott. People just don't want to really. He's mean.
Right around.
Jacob, good stuff, man.
Right around.
Yeah, love.
Yep, trying. Yeah. I know, one hand. I'm all, yep, you forget about it once you're
Up
there.
here in the somewhere, I think Fabian was giving you props for the one-handedness as well.
Yeah, it changes it. Like, I started drilling with Andrew. I've been drilling a little bit all week. And then drilling with Andrew today, he's just like a spider. His legs are everywhere.
No, Andrew's super coordinated.
So then it's like, oh yeah, I just gotta, it's like, I feel like I'm riding a bulldog because I'm like trying to keep it up or on my chest or like I'm like rolling onto my shoulder and stuff.
Right, but as you're thinking about what your hand is doing, not doing,
Yeah,
your body's autopiloted.
yeah.
You're doing everything else perfectly right.
And-
And you're not thinking about it. It's like
Yeah.
what you drilled,
Yeah,
and you're doing it that way.
yeah.
It's fascinating to see.
So not drilling for a couple weeks and just watching the feed and the YouTube stuff, I'm like, man, I got a different perspective of everything.
I
Vic,
kind of want to
yeah.
look into see if there's any research on athletes' injuries and improvement
Yeah, I-
because it seems to open up or unlock a whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, it made me start thinking about things a little bit differently. And then like a lot of the stuff that I'm doing with my legs, like trying to hang up in their legs, I'm already doing that. But it makes me stay more cognitive of like, I've got to stay close to keep that intention. Where before I was relying on grips and like, oh yeah, I can just fucking muscle through it and wrench on it. And now
Absolutely.
it's like, yeah. It's
And
cool.
that's one of the things like we were saying. I always try to, if you're flexible, don't be so flexible. If you're fast, don't be so fast. If you're strong,
Yeah.
don't be so strong.
Yeah.
But you can't just give those things up.
Yeah, no, you can't
So
be,
like getting
yeah.
hurt kind of helps.
Yeah, it's fucked up that it did. Yeah. It's put the rest of my life back pretty far, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's real.
Yeah. It's part of it.
And that's one of those like chronic jujitsu things
Oh, yeah.
that like if you're a full-time jujitsu person, you don't think about other people's real life.
Yeah.
Like how you gonna you gotta pick kids up.
Yeah.
You gotta wrench on cars.
Yeah.
Gotta pay bills.
Yeah.
Nick, good to see you, man.
Yeah, it's been oh yeah, I always forget about the feed. Yeah, you never think about it. And for me, I'm like, I was like 3 years in it and hadn't had a injury like to my hands to where
Dude,
it really
it blew my
affected me
mind.
outside
I
of
saw
here.
a picture. I could
Yeah.
not believe you're 3 years in.
Yeah, I was like, this is insane. And then next thing you know, I'm like, oh, I've managed to limp through everything else at work. And this one, I was just like, the first week, no problem. And then after that, it's starting to wear on me mentally. I'm like, fuck, hurting my money a little bit right now. Oh well, it's worth it though. It's totally worth it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So
It is super fun.
Yeah.
And as an adult, I feel like a lot of people are missing fun in their life.
yeah,
They don't know how to make friends as an adult. They
Yeah.
don't know like how to let steam off as an adult.
yeah. I think
Go choke some people.
I think you and I had this conversation a while ago where you're like, yeah, a lot of people just don't like the way it makes them feel afterwards. Like the injury is the part that pushes them away and not wanting to come back. It's like falling off a horse. And even after this, I'm like, no, I don't think so, man. Like I'm more excited to get back. Like, but-
Yeah. For me, injuries had always been extra frustrating because I can't do the one thing that I like to do,
Yeah.
and it makes the rest of your life harder.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I already didn't like going to work, and now work sucks twice as hard.
Yeah.
I'm slower, I'm not making as much money, and I'm miserable.
Yeah. Well, I've got like 75 hobbies that I don't need. So it's just made every single one of those much more challenging. And I'm like,
Right.
nah, I'm still out doing them. But
Yeah. You're not one of the people that had a hard time finding fun.
Yeah. No, never. Yeah. All right.
You figured that out,
Yep.
which is good. That's a blessing.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you. Thanks for having me. I'm
Justin.
gonna go mop, get cleaned up,
Hell
and
yeah.
actually go to work.
And I'm gonna close this down. I'll see you guys at